Hello and welcome. This is Michele Christensen of One Noteworthy Life, and in this video I'm going to show you how much storage I have in OneDrive and how I'm using OneDrive to store OneNote notebooks. Now, I myself am an avid OneNote fan, and I use OneNote to keep just about everything in my life organized and moving ahead. I'm a YouTube creator, blogger at OneNoteworthyLife.com, and I host the OneNote Bullet Journal Facebook group. Later in this video, I'm going to show you the status of all the space I have in my OneDrive account, but I didn't want to start with that because I have extra storage due to having a paid Microsoft Office subscription. Now, when you sign up for a free OneNote or OneDrive account, it's the same sign-in for both, you get 5 gigabytes of storage. If you don't yet have an account, either a OneDrive, OneNote, or a Microsoft account, you can use my link, which will be in the description of this video, and you'll get an extra half a gigabyte for free, and I'll get one too, so it's kind of a nice win-win deal. Now, there may be an upper limit on this, but I'm not sure. So you get 5 gigabytes for free. I mentioned how you can get an extra half a gigabyte for free with my link, but the question is, how many notebooks is this? So I'm going to give you a quick answer, which is about 40 yearly archive notebooks for me. Now I'm going to show you how I calculated that. So the first thing I did, and if this is really super clear to you, I'm going to ask you to just indulge those of us like myself who megabytes, gigabytes, it's just not clear to me how big those things are and whatnot. So the first thing I did was I went to Google and I said, okay, 1 gigabyte is equal to 1,000 megabytes. So in our free account, we have 5 gigabytes, which is equal to 5,000 megabytes. So this section here, outlined in purple, is actually a screen clipping of the file that stores my 2017 bullet journal archive. And you can see in the yellow highlighted row right there that it's 124 megabytes for the entire year. So doing a quick calculation of 5,000 that I have available to me divided by 124 equals about 40. So yeah, I could store about 40 notebooks for each year based on how I ran my 2017 notebook. So then the obvious question would be, well, what's in the notebook? How big is it? So this 2017 archive is an archive of almost all of the pages I made in 2017. There's probably a couple more I need to put in there, but it's almost all of them. So I have 1 page per day, miscellaneous special use pages. So this might be anywhere between 5 and maybe 15 per month. I also have about 4 pages per month. And then I had 4 additional sections. One was for a home improvement project. One was for a funeral that I attended and helped to plan. One was for a vacation that I took. And one was for an online course that I took. So just to give you an idea of how big that notebook is. It has a lot of pages. It has all the pages I needed. Now, the last thing I want to show you is the storage page, which lays out how much storage you have and how you're using it. And you'll see why I didn't start with this. So this is a screen clipping of my actual OneDrive account. And you'll see that the very first thing up at this top line, your current plan. So I have an Office 365 subscription. So I get over 1,000 gigs, which I believe this is a terabyte with that subscription. The next line is my free 5 gigs, which I've already mentioned. And then I have an additional gig because of that referral link that I mentioned earlier. So I've already earned 1 gig through that. This bottom line here, I could get another 100 gigs through Samsung. I have a Samsung phone. I don't need that, and I'm not going to turn it on because I just don't, I don't need it. So I have plenty of storage, and it stores not only all of my OneNote notebooks and things that go with my OneNote account, but also a lot of other things that I use in Microsoft Office that I want to have available to me anywhere. So if you look in the upper right here on this highlighted line, I'm using 13.6 gigabytes. So I'm using, you know, that's what, I don't know, a little more than twice the free space, almost 3 times the free space that I would get. The reason I'm using so much storage is that I actually am using this as a photo backup as well. I already have my photos from my phone backed up automatically, and then I do a periodic manual backup as well. So this would actually be a 3rd backup, but it's there. I have the storage already. I need the subscription, so I thought, why not? So the bulk of that is photos. So that's it. That is an overview of the storage I use in OneDrive, how much you get, how much it works out to, and what it practically works out to in terms of how many notebooks you can store and that kind of thing. Now, if you have any questions or comments on this video, leave them in the comments section of this video, and I'll do my best to answer you and help you out. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button so I know you like this. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.